Hello, everyone. Today we are going to talk about Flipgrid, which is a tech tool that can be used for your classroom, and it can be implemented into your course. And one of the benefits that I believe Flipgrid has is that it has a really intuitive design, making it fairly easy for most people to learn quickly. And it's another tool that can be used to diversify your class, making it multimodal. Um, and it it's beneficial for both educators and students because of its ease of use. Some challenges I would say about this platform is that it's absolutely consistent with those relating to accessibility, and students that are kind of left out of this are those that already have issues when it comes to accessing the website, um, or just the web in general, and having accessibility to actual digital tools where they can respond to grids that are created for a classroom. So here, let's go right into the educator login where I have an account. Now, Microsoft does own this, so it's free for most people, especially if you're an educator or a student. If you have Microsoft Office through the university, then then you'll be able to sign up for this for free. So we're going to go right there into my account, and here I already have some grids going. And so let's look at how to add a grid. So we're going to go right here and we're going to name this. Let's just name this learning. So you're going to name your grid. You're going to decide how you want people to join. So it can be through student ID, student email. I'm going to create an educator learning community. And then this is the access code. This is what you will copy and paste and add into emails or put on the Canvas announcement page for students to access. Or you could post it on Twitter. You could paste it in a Facebook group or that sort of thing. You can make it password accessible if you want to. I'm going to just leave it here and go to next. And then your grid is created. Now you can embed this into a website. Um, you can share it to Microsoft Teams, share it to Google Classroom, share it on Remind. That's the same Flipgrid code where you can copy and paste. So let's go to the grid. So this is the grid that we just created that I named Learning. And again, it's going to give you sharing options. So that is always there for you to copy as many times as you need to. And then if you go to edit grid, this is where you have an option to delete the grid if you need to, make any changes. You can change it to needing a password. You can change how it's accessed here. Um, and then you can also make it invisible. And then here you can decide how often you want to receive notifications when someone responds to the grid. Then you'll get an email notification saying that someone responded to it. And you can change the image of it and that sort of thing. And then you would go to update grid there. Okay, so we're going to go back. And then this is what I like about Flipgrid, because it's one good place where you can do student introductions, like on the first week of class, where they can post a response introducing themselves. And this is what they would see, okay? So if you send them this saying to say hello on Flipgrid, then they can go to record a response. And this is what they would click on, and then they can record a response and then post it onto the grid, okay? where everyone else can see it that has access to the grid. Um, Now, another feature that I wanted to show is called Disco Library. Now, this is where educators from all over um, post boards that they've created for all different types of classes. So you have access to these if you want to reuse them for your own purposes and for your classes. So it's every topic you can think of here that you can explore. Okay. So that's just another feature that they have, and you can browse by subject, audience. You can type one in if you're looking for something really specific. And then Grid Pals, this is where you can connect with other educators in your area or wherever. And you can see these are all educators that are using Flipgrid that you can connect with, and for the same purposes of sharing resources. It may be someone that's teaching the same kind of class that you're teaching, and that sort of thing that you would like to connect with. Here you have mixtapes. This is basically creating a playlist, sort of like in YouTube, where you can just create a playlist that things will play back to back. And that's what you have there. And that is pretty much it. You have Facebook that you can share, you can tweet this information, and that is your basic start um, to creating a Flipgrid. Thank you.